All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Thursday, March 18th. And some of you may be a little hungover from the St. Patty's Day celebration last night. We had a good day here in the store, then a pretty good night last night at home. So I got a lot to go through here in the What We Drank Yesterday part of the show. And we started out, as I mentioned in yesterday's show, with the Trinchero Petit Verdot. And I would urge you to check out all those wines on our site. We got reviews on everything. They're all on sale, and they're all great. The single vineyard wines, Cabernet, Merlot, and Meritage blend, and then the Petit Verdot from Trinchero. Yesterday, our first supplier was JT from Burton Henry Selections, and JT brought by a pretty nice selection. Again, this portfolio has proven to have no dogs in the bunch so far. We had two Riojas from Rioja Alvarez, one of the best areas in Rioja. The Ostatal, the white, very refreshing, a blend of Viura and Verdejo, and very clean. A little bit of that sea salt on the finish leaves the tongue salivating for food. I love wines like that that end finish savory. And then the Rioja Red, a blend of all three of the traditional grapes they use in Rioja: Tempranillo, Mazuelo, and Garnacha. Traditional style Rioja, quite a bit of punch. Tempranillo is a grape definitely that has great aging potential, and this wine from a very good vintage, 06. Then we had some wines from a familiar winery in Washington State, Le Col 41. This winery produces excellent wines. The Merlot kind of outshadowed the Cabernet Sauvignon yesterday, and the Apogee probably better today. These wines are still open. If anyone wants to stop by today and taste them in the store, they'll be here. Then the real star of the show, yesterday's lineup from JT, was the ice wine. Notice it's not here because I took it home and drank it last night. It was delicious. One of the best values that I've had all year. This wine is only $25 a bottle. What a great deal for an ice wine. Very expensive to produce these wines. Okay, next up, we had some organic wines from a new supplier. Let me tell you, organic is a buzzword today, and just because it's organic doesn't mean it tastes good. It may be good for you. So these wines were okay, but not the reason why I get out of bed in the morning. Then a little St. Patty's Day celebration with our consigliere Charles Duffy. Thanks, Charles, for the Guinness. That was a nice break, a nice way to clear off the palate in between suppliers yesterday. Then Wendy from Republic National stopped by with Bob Foley's portfolio of wines. And Bob Foley is a billionaire that earned his billions in the title business, and then made some pretty swift purchases in the wine industry. And Bob, what I'd like to say is we'd like to see you pass some of those savings on to us. All right, you made some pretty good purchases, and the wines are good, but I wouldn't think they were great values. The best value in the bunch was the Lincourt Chardonnay 2007. Hello, people. Have you heard? 2007 is a great vintage for Chardonnay in California, Northern California, and Southern California, apparently. This wine, very bright and focused with just the right touch of lightly toasted oak spice and great acidity, great backbone. A very cold climate down there in the Santa Rita Hills. This wine's listing at $23.75. Like I said, the best value in the bunch, we had some Three Rivers Chardonnay from Washington State. We had a little Sebastiani Pinot Noir. And then we went and tasted some wines from the Coletto estate. Pat Coletto, famous restaurateur in Northern California. These wines were good. Zinfandel, a little bit on the over the top side, but that's what people like. They like Zinfandel, so you might like that a little more than I did. And then the Cabernet was the star of the show, and it should be. Napa Valley is known for Cabernet, but this wine, a little expensive, $68, $69 a bottle. We expect a little more from wines in this price range. And then, well, unfortunately, they didn't bring the top wine in the portfolio for us to try yesterday, the Maris, but they did have the Baby Maris. And this wine is, what they're saying is the wine that's more ready to drink. It's called Altus. It's a Cabernet blend from Napa. And again, this wine, very good, really nice, very appealing, very balanced, but a little bit expensive at $89 a bottle. Again, Bob, can you please pass some of these savings on to us? Okay, nice wines yesterday. We finished off with the new supplier's wines, a surprise visit from GOS. So hopefully we'll see some more stuff from that distributor in the near future. And the Refusco was pretty good in that lineup. I'd have to say Refusco is a grape indigenous to Alto Adige, very unique. A little tough to sell, but I really liked her Refusco yesterday. Okay, what are we drinking tonight? Well, I've already told you, we only got one event this week, Pichon Comtesse de Lalande. We still have a few seats left. I'm not going to go through the 15 vintages again today that we're going to drink, but that's going to be spectacular. We just added a new event to the lineup today. David Ramey will be at the Grateful Palate on April 5th. And last night, forgot to go through what we drank, but that leads us into what we have to sell you today. because the wines I drank last night are what we have on the offer today, the Kalleske wines. Kalleske, what a great property. Talking about organic wines, these wines are all produced organically. This family has been farming in the Barossa. This is the 7th generation. So check this out on today's email, the wines of Kalleske. They're 30 to 50% off. This is Andrew Lampazone, your host from the Wine Watch, signing off saying, remember, drink the good stuff first.